Hi, I'm Chef Keith Snow. Today I want to show you how to make grilled pork chops with a beautiful confetti rice. We'll do the confetti rice a little later. Let's pay attention to our pork chops. These are center cut loin chops. And what we're going to do is put some French roasting spices. You could use any kind of spice blend you have. If you don't have a spice blend, salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic would work just fine. First step is to take our chops. We're going to put them over here. Put them over here in this bowl. Add a little extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to put some of our seasoning right on top. We're going to do this quite liberally. You could experiment, like I said, at home with a nice little seasoning rub with salt and pepper and maybe some garlic and some dried spices, and you would get pretty close to what I have here. So now we'll turn these over. Again, a little extra virgin olive oil. Some more spices. This is an organic spice mix that I'm using. It's very good stuff. And kind of press it in with the back of your fork. And now I'm going to turn on our little grill here. And it's already preheated a bit. It's on high. We'll take our chops, and you can see that I wasn't a wimp with the spice. I've got quite a bit on there, and that's going to give a nice flavor to our finished pork chops. These are fairly low in fat, so a little flavor like this is really going to help. So we'll take those and lay them on the grill. And we'll let those cook, and now I'll show you how to make some beautiful harvest-eating confetti rice. Okay, confetti rice. This is a recipe where the inspiration to me came down in Mexico. We have a timeshare in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and the way they cook rice down there, they take plain old rice and they'll add certain seasonal vegetables to it, and it makes it nice and very seasonal. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. In our little skillet here, we're going to take butter, and this is 2 tablespoons of organic butter. We'll drop that in there, and of course the butter is going to give the rice a nice richness and flavor. And the reason I call this a great harvest eating recipe is this can change with the seasons. Right now we have 1 tablespoon of red onion. This is zucchini right from my own garden. It's cut up into a brunoise, which is a small dice. We'll add that in there. Then we have some very seasonal orange bell peppers, again with the brunoise cut on them. And then some carrot, and this is organic carrot. And this is very colorful, and all we need to do here is put a small bit of salt, about a teaspoon of salt, some black pepper, and man, that really smells good already. The bell pepper is giving off a nice aroma. We'll stir this together. Just want to release as much of the aroma, particularly from the onion and bell pepper, as we can. And now we'll take 1 cup of just plain rice right in. And then we're going to need water. This is a cup measure. And you can follow the directions on your rice package. This is 1½ cups of water. We need to stir this through to combine it well, and take a tight-fitting lid, put it on, and turn the heat all the way down to low. Wait about 15 minutes and it should be just perfect. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, our beautiful pork chops are done. I took them off the grill, and these were cooked to an internal temperature of at least 155 degrees. A good way to test them, again, is to push down. They should be fairly firm. If they're really loose, sort of like my thumb is, then you know that they're not cooked. So these are cooked properly. We've got them on a little platter. The first thing I would like to do is take some of our beautiful harvest-eating confetti rice. We're going to put some into this simple ramekin to make a little mold. And this is something you can do at home. As you can see, quite simple, but instead of just sort of plopping the rice on a plate, if you do it like this, you'll have a somewhat fancy preparation and presentation that I think you'll feel like a star if you do it. So once we have it molded in there and press it down a little bit, we'll take it with kind of a quick move, put it on the plate, and as you can see, it'll come right out with a nice mold. We'll take some basil and kind of just plant the basil in there. Now this is an orange, and what we're going to do is cut off a little bit of this orange, and then we're going to make a slice, nice juicy orange. We'll cut the slice almost in half and twist it to put on top of our rice with that nice basil there. And now we want to take a little bit of this orange juice, squeeze it over our pork chop. We're also going to take a zester and get just a little of the orange zest over top of the pork chop. And with the grill flavor and a little orange zest, it will really give a beautiful little citrusy taste here. And the final step is a basil walnut pesto, and the recipe is on this page. So take that nice pesto, put a little bit on your pork chop, and that is a very delicious meal you could make anytime, very seasonal, perfect for the summertime grilling season. Give it a try today.
To see more tips, techniques, and videos, visit harvesteating.com. 4 seasons, one lifestyle.